inversions, it's a plot to drop the IQ. Fighting amongst each other over rumors that don't like you. Prefer us trapped in melancholy with the wood wands of holly. Suggestions that obliterate to camouflage the folly. Attempt a mental robbery, executed sloppily. The hypocrisy, this mockery, and walk the talk with me. Put the hands up to touch the Akasha, cause you know deep down there's something bigger than your wallet.
Sweet eternal balance of all that is good, true, and beautiful, friends. Welcome to Middle Path this Thursday night. It is a cold night here. We have a cold front moving in, and it's causing me some pain. I think that's it. Someone else I was talking to this morning was saying it's the sun. Every time the sun is having these coronal mass ejections, whether they're facing Earth or not, that there's so much more energy in the system that it can like cause sleeplessness and pain and these sorts of things. And I definitely had a less sleep filled night last night. I slept, it was okay, but I woke up a lot for no reason at all. Wasn't pain or anything. I was just like, I'm awake now. And then, you know, I even took a nap today. I don't know if you know me like that. It's not a thing I do. It's not a thing I do. I don't like it. I don't want to take naps. They make me upset. I wake up from a nap like a toddler wakes up from a nap. I'm like grumpy, hot, and like hungry and angry. So I don't take naps because they're not fun things for me. But that's how it's been. That's the type of day it's been. So if you've been feeling that, I'd be interested to know. I'm also interested to know, I have a feeling, I don't know, it's interesting. I have so many different things going on at my health and my body at any given time that it's hard for me to really know exactly what's happening. But I seem to be noticing some people are having, especially women, lower back pain. My lower back pain is literally I have a slipped disc. I have a vertebra with 2 broken spinal processes. Those get achy, especially with the weather. That's part of what I'm wondering. And then I also have all women have a uterus, believe it or not, no matter what they tell you. That's actually part of the definition of being a biological female. So, it could be uterine related stuff. Who knows? Hormonal stuff. I don't know. But I feel like a bunch of women have been telling me their lower back has been troubling them. So, I get it that other people have back problems or people develop back problems, and the lower back is one of those places. But I'm just wondering, if this is going to turn out to be one of those things that seems related to some of the newer medications that have been mass rolled out lately, or what, right? And I haven't taken those, but like we looked into a few years back with the End Women, End Life, Strange Cycles. Wow, I finally remembered the name of it. That episode we did where I was finding every single woman I talked to was having issues with their reproductive system. It was different every time. I know now they're saying like, oh, this injection may cause heavy menstrual bleeding. Like, yeah, and it also may cause a stop to all bleeding. And it also may bring back your bleeding after you've been done with menopause for years and all kinds of weird things. So that episode, we covered that. I'm wondering if it's like that and it's going to be like a bunch of women are having this, or if it's really just me and it's just cold out and my back just hurts. But anyway, long story short, back hurts and I didn't sleep last night. I'm feeling okay though. I've had a lot of detoxing and healing going on lately, so that's always a good thing. And actually, I'm not going to recommend these yet necessarily, but I will just remind people, if you're looking for at-home chelation, which I'm trying now because Miriam brought it up a few episodes ago, then you can get them now in suppositories. They're called Detoxamin, Detoxamin. Detoxamin, supposedly at-home chelation seems grounded on pretty solid evidence, and let you know the results. But I just am fascinated by it because it definitely is not something that you're able to access from home before this. What's up, Travis, in the Middle Path Rockfin chat? People on YouTube may know that we're going to end the live stream there soon, and it will only be on Rockfin because this is a supporter-only show. And as much as I love you, I like to give value where people have also given value back. And so I like to give you guys a little bonus for being supporters, and this is one of them, as we do Middle Path every week. Today we're talking about the black cube of Saturn in a little bit different way. I've had some insights this week partially because of Marty Leeds. Marty Leeds' book is awesome. It's called Lord Jesus Christ. It's a mathematical look at and a Gnostic look at the Bible and Jesus and all the different things that are encoded in this geometrically, mathematically, and lead you right back to the Lord Jesus Christ. It's a very cool read. And some of that has been part of the, excuse me, insight that I've had. It's also built over years, though, many different things and many times. So we're going to be talking about this different way of looking at the black cube of life rather than the black cube of death. So I do want to just bring you to the site, rogueways.org, before we dive in, just to remind you there's so much here. My books are here. You can buy them from me. I love signing them and sending them to you. If you're a reader, I have many books. I have a memoir. I have my fictional novels. I have poetry book. I have two poetry books. I'm not sure. I have my channel daily inspirational flip to oracle God shot book. All endings are beginnings. Also have my channeled book, The Key of Transformational Healing. On the Rogue Ways tab, you can find links to everything, including the Substack, where I do not daily. I call them daily channeled messages, but they're pretty frequent. They're pretty good and they're very hefty. I don't think I could handle doing it daily. I don't know if you guys who are reading them feel that same way, but it's enough. It's enough as it is. It's already maybe too much. But they can get heavy. They're very cool. And those are channeled messages. We've got testimonials. New ones go up all the time from people who are finding their spiritual support session went so well and they love it. So if you read the testimonials, if you're not sure, about tarot readings or the healing ceremonies or the guidance sessions where you get messages from your guides and allies, then the testimonial page will definitely help you and know that it is the best choice for you if you're called to it. And you can get Rogue gear, Middle Path gear over in the gear tab. That's a third party. They have sales all the time. So if there's something you have your eye on, I would check every once in a while and see if it's a little cheaper. Not just saying this, I really don't make very much off the gear at all. It's like $1 or $2, maybe $3, depending on the thing. So it is just a fun thing that I like to do. And I have my own Rogue Ways and Middle Path gear from this. And the sweatshirts are amazingly soft and comfortable. So that's just the shirts are cool. They're good quality. I like them. There's nothing wrong with them. I'm not just like, wow, what a great shirt. But the sweatshirt, I'm like, this is a great sweatshirt. So I just like to share that with you. You can always connect with me here, send me a message through the site. And the favorite things tab is the stuff that gets me a little affiliate boost, that gets you a discount when you use coupon code Rogue Ways for many of these things. And so you can come here and check out all this cool stuff. Great Christmas presents too. All right. I do also want to let you know that Day Zero is not only happening this Sunday at 3 p.m. Mountain, as it always is, but we're also doing a special Tuesday night show. This is our election night live stream. So this will be instead of Rogue Ways. It'll be at the same Rogue Ways time, 7 p.m. Mountain on Tuesday. But we're just going to do an election live stream. We're going to go through some of the results and talk shit as we usually do. And I'm sure it'll be hilarious, sad, joyous, all of the above. So come join us Tuesday if you want to hang out, whether you care about the election or not. I'm sure it'll be a good time. But keep posted on all that stuff. So that's going to be happening this Tuesday. Project Cheney's coming back on the show this Sunday. So Rogue Ways Sunday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Live right here. You can see us, beautiful women, talking about amazing things. I always love talking to Cheney, and she's just an awesome badass. So that's going to be a cool episode, as it always is. And now we're going to dive into the show. And as you know, we always start with a practice. And so today I'm going to just remind you, because it came up today. Someone was saying, like, I just wake up and I just like everything's just kind of shitty, and I have to like work really hard to get out of that like shitty feeling. And I can relate. I've been there before, but it doesn't happen as often anymore. And part of it is because I literally have mantras and the things I'm manifesting written out as mantras, and I have written them on my little page and stuck them on the wall. And literally when I roll out of bed, it's like the first thing I look at, which reminds me then to do it. And so then I can sit there and do those mantras. I do a lot of other things every morning too, practice wise, but this is like an excellent and a really easy way for anybody out there to start the day. And even if you're not like super woo woo, which I feel like if you're here listening to me, you probably kind of are, but not everyone is. But even then, you could still understand how, like, giving yourself this affirmation and bringing this sort of energy to the morning, like, it will affect you in a positive way. There'd be no reason not to do this, is what I'm saying. So, we're just going to do some of these together. Any of you who aren't going to stick with us for the rest of the episode because you're not a supporter yet, even though you're going to be soon. I feel it. You can go here. This is free. This is rogueways.org. If you click on musings, you can find it. It's called Mantras and Manifestation. Uh, and so it's just there for you. It also links at the end to the course on Thinkific. And this is actually one of my free courses on Thinkific. So if you're also like, I don't know, I don't really know how to do it, or I'm not really, this just gives you a really good, solid foundation of how to feel about mantras, how to actually do them, how to do them better than just saying things out loud. And it's a pretty cool course. So that's free for all of you as well, even though this episode isn't. So at that, I will say good night to all of you over on YouTube. You can just click the link right below you, hop over to Rockfin, become a supporter right now, and that would be great. Otherwise, I will see you Sunday with Cheney, Tuesday with the election live stream, and otherwise, have a fantastic time. And the YouTube is